What's going on, Mizzy Nation? Here I am back again at Kingdom Hearts, and when we left off, we brought all our evidence back to the Queen of Hearts and proved that it was a Heartless. She still did not believe us and caged up Alice. We fought a bunch of cards and broke down the tower to save Alice, and she disappeared. So the Cheshire Cat appeared, told us to head into the forest, and well, that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's go through here. Go through here. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no. Shadows, yes. Where did they go? This way, that way, does it matter? Left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside down room. So this cat is really not helping us. And here we have a new enemy. He is known, I believe, as a large something. You attack him, you can't hit him from the front. His front is protected, so you have to come behind him and hit him back there. When you get his health down low enough, he'll go into this rage mode, and he's gonna come after you, or one of your party members, whoever did the most damage to him, and you just continue wailing at his back and take him out. Now, one way to block that attack is to wait for him to come to you, and then just guard if you have that ability, and if you looked into how to build your character, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then you should be able to block it, and then it'll stun him, and then you can get behind him and finish him off. So it's pretty simple. He's not hard, but he can get annoying. So if there's too many of them, so there's always something to watch out for. And of course, our party members are dead, or should I say KO'd. They don't die. They'll come back to life, but it's always not good to have them down. You can revive them, but I honestly don't waste items on them unless we're in like a boss fight, and even then I'm still a little hesitant to do so because they eventually just pop back up. You just have to survive in that amount of time. I'm just gonna tell you right now, through my many experiences of playing this game and games in the series, Donald dies a lot. He's kind of he's a two-sided. He's I don't know. I mean, he obviously heals you and does a decent bit of damage with his magic and stuff, but his defense is garbage. Like, he will die a lot, especially on proud mode. He'll just take a bunch of damage, and then once he's KO'd, he really becomes a liability with his poor defense. So, what's the worst part is there's really not a lot you can do to change it. So it's just kind of something you gotta live with. Now, before there was a rock here. It's obviously gone now, so let's go ahead and walk into this room. Tea Party Garden, if you couldn't read that. Alright, little cutscene there, and then we have these chairs here. Go up and examine this poster. A very merry unbirthday. Sit down and get your present. So now you can pick any one of these chairs, and you just get various items off of them. There's not really any benefit, because sometimes you'll sit in the chair and the table will disappear and a bunch of enemies will appear. So kind of do it at your discretion, I suppose. But otherwise, we'll just head through this door into the bazaar room again. They're hiding somewhere, and the mama rat's out grave. That's a new one. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. I think that's like a word jumble up. I think, because that's what he does. He's scheming, but I don't know any of those words, so something to Google, I guess. Kind of confused. All right. So you come here. He told us we need to light the room, and there's gonna be a bunch of enemies. So just go ahead and take them out. I guess it is once Donald runs out of magic, until later in the game you get some abilities that'll help with his magic depletion. But I mean, to be honest, he's just kind of a liability. He doesn't do much except for heal you occasionally, but if you're good enough, you know, you won't be taking that much damage anyway. So I mean, your Goofy's your best bet in any fight, but just because he can soak up a little more damage. But Donald, I don't know. I just think they could have done a lot more with him. You want to dodge that. I mean, all of his attacks really. They hit you pretty hard. So just keep wailing on his back. Ooh, weave game crucial. And now he's angry. And I don't have the guard ability, so I'm just gonna have to take the hit. You could like outrun it, but I'm gonna potion up here. I'm not doing very poorly at dodging that attack, so hopefully I can boom. Just kind of use the environment, because once he hits something, he stops. Bam! Good job, Goofy. See, I like, you know, I obviously don't like Donald's design and AI as much as I like Goofy's, because Goofy takes hits and actually uses aggressive ability. He actually does decent damage, and quite frankly is sort of a better character stat-wise than Sora is. Just because of high defense and decent strength, you can do pretty much a little bit more than Sora can. It's just the AI doesn't allow it really. You can set them to aggressive, but they won't heal you as much. So anyway, I digress. So once you've cleared out the enemies, come up to these lights and you'll be prompted to hit the triangle button to light them. So let's do that. It's too dim, make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. The one right in front of us. Come on, Sora. I know you're young, but you're not blind. You're not blind, buddy. All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. They'll all arise in this room, but somewhere else. The shadows might go after the doorknob, too. So, there's a little bit more to explore here. Not much that's beneficial anyway. Not that I know of anyway. Like I said, I'm not really doing complete walkthrough. I'm just doing a let's play and highlighting some, like, just why I like the game pretty much. So, what you want to do is head back to the Tea Party Garden and just pretty much backtrack to the room with the doorknob, the original Bazaar room. Now, as far as level right now, I'm not sure if I'm a decent level. I'm not sure if I'm a great level. I'm sure we're fine. It's not a tough boss fight that's about to come up. But I always save it before we go into the boss fight, just in case I do need to do some leveling. But we should be fine. So let's go ahead. You'll have a better view from higher up. So just jump. You can make that jump. You can. I promise. Alright, I'm just gonna use the chair though. You can make the jump, but the chair is the safest. And even then, I almost didn't make it. So, This mischievous cat, honestly, even in the movie, I love the Cheshire Cat. I love the cat. It's awesome how deceptive he is, how deceiving. It's awesome. I just love the character. I love the personality. Just one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters, by far. The shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. So here we have a Heartless known as the Trick Master, and I like him. I think he's cool. He's like, I mean, the only way to hit him is to hit that middle section of his, and to do the jump attack. He's a pretty aggressive boss, and some of his attacks later on in the fight do a whole bunch of damage. By the way, all the Heartless bosses have names, but you just don't know until after the fight when they get put in your journal. So, once you do enough damage, he'll drop these HP orbs, and you want to pick those up just to keep health on. I should have equipped items before, but I didn't. It's kind of foolish. Of course, Donald's already knocked out. This is what I'm talking about. He just doesn't stay out of the way, and it's because just the AI is not great. They don't dodge a lot of attacks. They really don't. I mean, as you can see, Goofy is just, I mean, up in this dude's grill. He could take a pounding though. He has defense, but Donald does the same thing. He's not in range. I mean, he should be ranged. He's using spells. He needs to be further away. I cannot hit this guy. Finally. So just keep knocking him down. If you can, try and use. I'll explain it in a second. If he ever does what I'm gonna talk about. Right now, he's just kind of being very, I guess, defensive. He's not doing a lot. Maybe I'm not doing a lot of damage. I don't know. I can't really see. There is an ability to where you get like their health meter, but it all depends on your build, on how soon you get it. Like I said, this is a pretty standard build, so you're not gonna be seeing a lot of the best abilities until later, which is not usually how I run it, but I mean, it's how I'm doing it. Okay. I was interrupted for a little bit, so I'll go ahead and unpause and get back into the fight. Sorry about that again. Okay, and right now, see when he's lighting, his health's low enough to where he's gonna light those, I guess, torches on fire. But this is where he gets tough, because, dang it. I had a few interruptions, so before I go back in, I'm gonna equip myself with some potions here. Alright, so once I'm stocked up, I'm just gonna dang it. Alright. Sorry about that, the interruptions. I really do apologize. It happens. It happens. Okay, so he's gonna say the same stuff. Don't need to read it again. And Trickmaster. Okay, so what I was going to mention before I got annihilated back there was when he sets those things on fire, all of his attacks do a bunch of damage, and he gains that kind of blowtorch attack where he blows the fire at you and it homes in. So you either got to use the table to your advantage to kind of make it run into the table, or what you can do is cast Blizzard toward him and it'll extinguish the flames on his I don't know what you call those sticks, those matches he has, matches. That's what I'm looking for. That's what they look like. Ah, dang. Trying to take a lot of damage in this part. Did a pretty good job of it last time. See, Donald, he's almost dead again. Almost. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous how much damage he takes. Or someone who's supposed to be a wizard or a mage of your party. If you play the games like that this before, you know that they can't take damage. They're supposed to be the healers, and they're supposed to let the others do the work. Like I said, it's just poor AI, to be honest. It's kind of one of the flaws of Kingdom Hearts, but otherwise, it's really enjoyable. You just hate Donald sometimes. You just hate him. He's not the best. He's not the worst, though, but he's not the best, that's for sure. Hopefully I don't have to do... I mean, I might be a little under-leveled, but hopefully I'm not too under-leveled. Because I really don't want to have to do that. Okay, he's going... He's going, looks like to the... Never mind, he's just walking around. I think he will be soon, though. He's going to walk over to that oven, light his matches. That's when the boss fight gets hard, but that's kind of when you know that you're almost done. And I have Blizzard in my shortcut. Like I said, we got it earlier with...
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Okay, I thought you could extinguish... those flames. But I guess not. I'm guessing you can extinguish the oven though, which I've never done before. So that's different. Kind of changes the game a little bit. If you can, and I had known about it, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna feel really dumb. So if you stay close to him, he won't be able to do too much to you besides what he already does. So kind of stay in and just keep hammering away. Try and dodge his attacks. He's pretty quick.
See ya! Deep freeze!
Oh, I think he can't light those things because I extinguished. Ooh, this attack is different. This attack is different. I'm not sure. I mean, they recolor. I'm playing the final mix version, and they recolor the bosses. But I don't know if they added moves. They might have. Oh my goodness, how much left do I? How much do I have left? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we weren't too under leveled there. It's just a long fight. Obtained Ifrit's horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
What was that? You hear that? Sounded like something closed. The gummies, this gummy ain't like the others, no sir. Okay, I'll hold on to it. Obtain Navi G piece. Splendid, you're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone, off with the shadows into darkness. No. Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. We've got to go to a save point to return to our ship. I never understood why you would put gameplay aspects into like common conversation, because like the characters, they don't know it's a save point. They just, I don't know what they would know it as, but why would you call it a save point? So we got that new item, so let's go ahead and check it out, or its equipment. Ifrit's horn. Raises fire damage by 20% and max AP and defense. So overall, it's pretty much a protect chain with more fire damage, or reduces fire damage. It's fire protection and raises your max AP, which is always good. So we'll put that on there, because why not? And then I guess if you want to, you can give another protect chain to Donald just so he can take a little bit more damage. Any new abilities? We got tech boost in the last video, and this increases tech points obtained by parrying enemy attacks. So if that's something you're interested in, you can. I don't really use them, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do it. Donald has Berserk, boost attack power when HP is critically low. He doesn't have any other abilities, so might as well slap that on there. And Goofy has a new ability called Charge. Charge and knock out an enemy with shield. Leap it to an airborne enemy and attack with shield. So I'm gonna take off Rocket and put on Charge, just because I think Charge is more useful. I don't need Goofy jumping around in the air. Obviously kind of helped with the last fight, but it uses his MP anyway, so he'll run out of it eventually. So with that, we're going to end off the video. Like I said, I apologize for the cuts that are a little bit early in the video, and I apologize for messing up in that boss fight the first time, but hey, sometimes you take a loss and then you come back and you do a lot better. So next episode, we'll leave this world and head on to the next one, and the next world is quite a treat. It's one of my favorites in the series and in this game overall, so be looking forward to that. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, favorite, tell your friends, get them to join the Mizzy Nation, because we're gonna have some fun. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.